Hi coaches, this is Deb, and here is a message for you today that I thought was really important. I wanted to talk about, well, first of all, I wanted to tell you again how proud I am of you for what you're doing in this boom camp and the consistency that you're showing and the hard work that you're putting into it. And I hope that you feel really proud of yourself for everything that you accomplish. And like I said the other day, there is no success that is a small success. Every success leads you to your next one, and every success builds confidence. And so maybe it's just somebody messaging you and telling you how much your post means to them. Maybe it's somebody just even commenting and saying how they really needed that particular message today. I know that always makes me feel good. And from there, that success builds confidence that you're doing the right thing, that you are making a difference. And then when you make that first sale, that feels good. And like, oh, okay, this is good. That's success. I can keep going. So make sure you celebrate all of those successes and make sure we celebrate those with you too. The other thing I wanted to talk about was is effort. Because just because we're doing something that we love and that we believe in, that doesn't mean that it's effortless. It's not effortless for me. It's not effortless for Jen. It's not effortless for Hillary Kelly. It's not effortless for Christine Dwyer. It's not effortless for Carl Deichler. We put a lot of effort into what we do. I've had at least one or two of you talk about how sometimes this seems a little more like work than like your passion. And it is work. It is work. I mean, this is my job. This is what I do to feed my family. So that certainly doesn't mean that it's easy, that it's always fun, that it's not without stress. My response to that is, if I'm going to stress about something, if I'm going to work, if I'm going to bust my butt for something, if I'm going to lose sleep over something, I want it to be over something that is really meaningful to me, that I really believe in. Something that I'm building for myself and for my family versus for somebody else. You know, something that somebody else has put on me, worrying over, am I pleasing my boss? You know, am I going to get that 2% raise this year? You know, what do my coworkers think of me? You know, what about this project that I have to do? You know, things like that. I mean, life is not without worry, and nothing worth having comes without effort. And so, you know, I'm reading a book right now called Start. Punch Fear in the Face. And it talks about moving along the path to your awesome. And, you know, you can choose to be on the path to average, which is what most people choose because it's not as effortful. It doesn't have as much work involved in it. And it's comfortable and it's known. And even if we don't like it, at least we know what to expect. So we stay on the path to average versus moving onto that path to awesome. And when you go to that path to awesome, and you're living each day with purpose, you're going to find your purpose. Your purpose will actually find you. Your passion will actually find you. And I think that some of what's happened to us with Beachbody is we were, you know, on our path, you know, living our day with purpose as far as our fitness and our health. And we found that we loved the way we feel whenever, you know, we're working out and improving on our goals. And then we found that there's this opportunity called Beachbody that we can actually make some money perhaps and fulfill some other life goals. And all of a sudden our passion, our purpose has found us. And so we think, well, because this is my passion, I should enjoy every single minute of this journey. Friends, I don't enjoy every single minute of the journey. I mean, there are definitely stresses. There are definitely, like I've said before, if your passion doesn't bring you to tears every once in a while, then you're not passionate enough about it. It's not going to be without effort. I mean, it's just not. It doesn't matter if you're working this 5 hours a week, 10 hours a week, or 30 hours a week. It's still going to be, there's going to be times when it's hard. And you're going to have to do things that aren't very fun. But this is when you think about the big picture. I think it's very fun and very awesome not to have to go into an office and work for a boss and have that 9 to 5, or for me it was like 6:30 to 6:30, whatever that is. I think it's really fun to win free trips and take my family on them. I think it's really fun to be able to take time off whenever I want to and not to have to turn in a PTO form. I still get a thrill out of that. I won't say it's fun, but I am so grateful that whenever my parents need me to help them with something, I am here to do it. I don't have to travel from my 30-minute commute out to my office back into town to the emergency room to take my parents to the doctor or whatever. I think it's awesome that I get to take off work early whenever I want so I can go to my kids' basketball games, football games, wrestling games. I think these things are a lot of fun. So, when I'm doing the things that aren't so fun, that get me to these, that allow me to do these other things that I think are awesome in my life, that are really important and meaningful to me, then I'm going to do it because that's just a part of it.